Previously, we completed closing in the front south side of our home.
This is actually the hardest part of the entire roof system we have going on.
Josh taped each of the seams to seal off the gaps between the sheets, and we reevaluated how prepared we are, both build and farm-wise, as we head towards winter.
So this is gonna be an issue I'm gonna have to deal with sooner rather than later because I don't have enough room to single stack everything across the entire barn.
I'm probably just gonna pull out one whole chicken because I can have this thawed by tomorrow, and we can do just ground beef tonight because this is quick to thaw.
I agree. Pork chops and ribs. It's that type of week, girl.
All of our meat currently is stored in freezers inside of our powerhouse. Eventually, these freezers are going to get moved out into the homestead kitchen in the addition. It's one of the reasons why it's been so important to us to have enough space for all of our food preservation and also pantry space just to store absolutely everything. We raise a variety of meat here, from pastured poultry to grass-fed beef and also pork, so it requires a lot of space. We have one standing freezer. I think this is all... Is this all pork in this one?
Pork and beef.
So we've got pork and beef in here, but then this one right here is a real gem. It has both beef and chicken in it, and it's actually 7 years old, so it was actually living outside and plugged into our RV that we were living in.
There's also an entire layer of bacon in there too.
Okay.
But it was hooked to the RV battery, and we had charged the battery every couple of days with a small little generator, but that battery ran the low voltage inside the camper, and it also ran this freezer to make sure the chicken and everything in there was frozen.
Baby steps from a freezer outside the camper to a freezer inside a powerhouse to a freezer inside a real house.
We're getting there, 7 years, girl. Yeah, we got to put a piece of 3/4 in here. What's the length of this thing, you know? It's about 11 feet. So 3/4 by 11 feet. We'll bring 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 sheets to cover this entire thing up.
We have officially moved on to the back side of the house. This portion of the roof line should be much easier for us to complete, but we have a few things that we need to button up first. We were not able to reach the top triangle portion of Ellie's bedroom previously because our ladders just weren't tall enough, and it was a little bit too risky of a task. So we waited on the machine to be here, and now that we have the machine, we're gonna go ahead and button that up, and then we can move on to the overhangs and completing the sheathing. Down do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
You passed already or no?
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
Are we going to go with this one at a time?
I think so. It's right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit easier for us. We might need to cut the next one anyway, so we'll see. Right? Hop on in. Come on. Ready? Ready to go up.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go up. You need anything gap on my side. Let's put yours on top first. Set it down. You good?
Yep.
All right, slide it down. Ready? All right, a little bit. A little bit. Oh, a little bit. You good? All right,
Yeah.
down to you, okay?
Okay.
Did you ever hang the bottom two yet or no?
Yes, I am.
You're fine. Good.
Yeah.
The bottom's overhanging? But how much?
A ton. 6 inches.
This section of the house, I'm going to go ahead and put the sheathing up and have it overhang the roof line kind of like that. It's going to be a lot easier and more efficient that way versus going up, measuring, going back down, cutting, going back up and putting it up. We're not going to have any extra waste or scraps. We're just going to go ahead and throw it up, nail it in place, and come back when it's all said and done with the Sawzall and cut everything off with the roof line. It's going to be perfect. The last center section, we're going to cut the middle portion out for the ridge beam. We'll put it up, nail it up, and then we're starting the roof. There down, it is 42 inch. And then from here to there. So,
Hey!
hopefully it'll last, girl. We'll see. Got 10 minutes probably. Cold. Okay, you're nice. You love the rain. I do. I love it. The problem is the rain. These days, all we get is small bursts of rains that last for like 4 or 5 minutes and it stops. We need a good 3 solid days of rain to fill the creeks, fill everything up, and just get everything rejuvenated with the rain.
We need a good long soaking. Soak into the ground.
Yeah.
Grow some grass, baby.
I mean, it's the end of the season for that, so it's a little too late. But
We'll take what we can get.
take what we can get.
You want it ride just like that?
We can put it down and hold it like a normal one.
I can't get it in there.
Good. Push it back down on the outside.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I think we're all gonna fit. I'm not sure how you're fitting in, but.
Watch out, girl. Here, come.
Josh! Stop! Don't do that.
Oh my God.
Stop. Josh,
Yeah, wet.
it's wet. It's dangerous. Come on. You're lucky you have me. Somebody's gotta keep you in line.
I know. Where? 3, 2, 1, up. You got it?
You okay? I'm gonna put my side down.
Looking good, girl. Really makes a difference, doesn't it?
It definitely does.
See the A-frame style lines going down?
Yeah.
Look at an A-frame in the back. I think the best bet is for us to scrap the lift, get the saws all, cut all this out from the inside, and wonder how this looks up there. Yeah, definitely. We'll grab a ladder, we'll cut everything coming down, and then we'll go cut from the inside out of the window and let everything just drop out and go that way and just forget the lift.
It'll be easier to work off the platform.
Oh yeah, yep, definitely will. Oh, you can go up top to the loft, girl. Unlock!
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
We'll do the window last just for you.
We wanted to share a text message
From my
with you
parents.
guys from his parents that live in Florida. This summer we received this after they got hit by Hurricane Ernesto. Ernesto?
Ernesto. So, pronounced.
It says, "Woo, sure is nice to have. Thank you again and again." And it was so cool to receive this. If you guys do not know by now, back in December of this past year, we actually went down to Florida and we installed the EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra at Josh's parents' home. And since then, they've relied on it time and time again to power everything from appliances to AC, lights, computers, everything that they need during a grid down situation.
It was so nice getting a message from them saying that they're safe, they have power, when unfortunately all their neighbors around them had no power.
And EcoFlow is the sponsor of today's video. They actually have an entire series of expandable power solutions based on what you need, including the Delta Pro, the Delta Pro 3, and the Delta Pro Ultra. The Delta Pro Ultra is the best choice for extended whole home power with 6,000 watt hours and the ability to expand up to 90 watt hours, giving your family enough power for a month-long power outage, or even indefinite with sustainable solar. This is what Josh's parents have. It has a 5-year warranty, and it's actually powerful enough to run 99% of home appliances, central air conditioning, well pumps, and even heat pumps.
It also has an auto switch over, so whenever power goes out, it instantly kicks back on.
There's also the Delta Pro 3, which has 4,000 watt hours to power almost all of your essential home appliances with just a single unit. It can be expanded up to 48 kilowatts with the ability to have output of 120 volts to 240 volts with up to 12,000 kW. Best of all, it's plug and play, silent as a whisper, and fast to recharge. There's also the Delta Pro, the world's fastest charging portable power station and the choice of over 200,000 homes worldwide. Traditional power sources can be difficult, they can be noisy, and they can require a lot of maintenance. And with over 50% of power outages in the US as a result from severe weather events, preparing our family with backup power is a priority. Stay safe and powered during hurricanes with EcoFlow Tech. Enjoy 5% off using our code 24EFDCWWOG for your reliable backup power source. It's valid until September 9th, and we will leave a link for you guys in the description box below.
We've got to do a 10-foot section coming down, and then we'll splice it on and put another piece on. It's going to be around 13 or 14 feet down low. But when we're down low right there, it's gonna be a little bit easier because we both be on the ground holding it in place on the inside of the house.
Okay, working from the inside out.
Yes, but the top portion, let's do a 10-foot piece up there, have it come down. It's gonna come right past the loft, and the rest of the way that comes down will be a splice point that will come down from the loft down to the tail down there. And we can do all that from inside the house. It's probably easier that way.
Okay.
All right.
You want to build the entire overhang on the ground before we go up?
I probably should make it a little bit easier. You know, it's gonna be a lot lighter too this time. We have 2 overhangs on the back side of the house we need to install before we can start the sheathing of the roof. And we're gonna do things a little bit differently than we did on the front side. It was a little more stressful with a 20-foot piece, so we think we're gonna cut it in half to make it a little bit easier. But with us cutting it in half, we're also gonna put the blocking on it because it's gonna be a lot lighter. So we're thinking if we go up on the lift, put a 10-foot stick in there and lean it against the side of the ridge beam, I'll be up top screwing it in while Aaron's holding it in from the basket. It's 10 foot versus 20 feet, so it's gonna be a lot lighter. So we'll cut this at a 57-degree angle. And after this is cut, we'll just measure down from this tip right here. And then we can cut it flat, and we'll raise it up and put the blocking underneath it. And the other side of that 20-foot board, we can use it for the other side of the overhang coming down. And that leaves us with, I think, 8 more overhangs to do, I think, right?
I think there's actually 10. Like if you take into consideration the other dormer that we still have to build.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other part we've done.
We have roof lines everywhere. It's all roof lines.
I never knew houses had so many overhangs.
I think it's this house.
They're not bad at all.
No, they're not. Hopefully all 4 of us can fit in this basket though. I ain't going back up and come back down.
You are. There's no way we're all 4 fit in there.
I think we put double stack like this. And just drop one in the window. Go up to the top window, and we throw it to the top window.
Are you kidding me right now?
The window.
No, that's how he really talks.
So 9 feet puts us roughly right here. Roughly.
Don't pull it, just grab it.
I got it.
Okay.
Get back.
Yeah. You good?
Good. So much easier, huh?
It was. I was a little bit nervous, but it really is easier.
All right. That's good. I'm gonna lock it in place. All right, screw it in.
Is that good?
It's good. All right, we're good. Next one.
All right. Coming up.
Hold on, got it?
You okay?
Yeah. Good.
So much easier doing this way. The wood is like light as can be.
Being short like that, I know. Being 20 feet in the air, doing it up here is like, let's make it a little bit easier. We gotta splice it regardless. Let's splice it, make it light for us, you know?
Agreed.
On this side right here, that 20 feet still doesn't finish it up. You can stand down there with a 20-foot piece with the bracing on and stand down there and just let it drop towards me while I'm up here. I can catch it.
Okay.
I can catch it and put it into place, and you pick your side up. I'll just screw it in real quick. Now we can just put up a full stick. Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks, me. Oh, got it. Okay.
You want to rotate it?
Yeah, I'm gonna rotate it. Okay, so as I go up, it's gonna drag this. When it starts dragging it, just want to catch on that back piece blocking, and you want to pull it out. were you, I'd probably lean against, yeah, that's work. Okay, yeah. You okay with that?
Yeah. I'm just nervous about holding this end up.
Let's just turn it over this way, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 over.
Okay. Oh, I might be able to get it. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know why? You're an ox. All right, I'm locked in. I'm gonna come down and lock you in too.
As per usual, between the time that it took for us to develop one plan and then actually grab the 20-foot long board and move it over into location, we already switched our plan on how we wanted to tackle this. So instead of having Josh already up in the bucket and then having me lean the board down to him for him to grab, we decided to actually hook it into the bucket off of the blocking and for him to ride up with it in the bucket while I lifted it up off the ground. Now, it was safer. I know it doesn't look like that because it was kind of hanging precariously there, but it was lagged into place and it was a lot easier on both of us to get it into location that way. Woo! Oh yeah. My arms are burning.
Yeah. The next piece of the overhang to get spliced on, it's roughly 6 feet. As it goes on, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna measure everything out. We're gonna cut it, and then we gotta cut the other rafters to match, and then we'll go ahead and put the fascia board on and box the entire thing in. Now we're able to sheathe this portion of the house. So what we're gonna do is take our 8-foot sheets of sheathing, and we're gonna go vertical going up. So it's gonna be roughly probably 3.5 to 4 sheets. We're gonna stop at the loft, because once it hits the loft, we're gonna go horizontal with it to tie everything together as it goes, I guess, east to the other end of the house. You got it?
Yeah.
Whatever. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Rest that in place. We gotta keep an 1/8-inch gap on these.
Yeah.
We got a second piece of zip sheathing up, and we put an 1/8-inch gap. You guys can see it right there. We use nails to give us that gap. We haven't put them on the horizontal side, like meaning when we laid them down horizontal, we didn't need to give them an 1/8-inch gap because you guys can see right here, it's self-gapping right there with that little portion sticking out in the zip sheathing. You don't have it on the vertical side. So we're required to put an 1/8-inch there. I use nails for the ease of it. And also the zip is not touching any of the concrete or the block wall because what we want to do is flash that when the time comes. Technically it's considered a wet location. And the 2x12 that's sitting on is treated, and the treated lumber is touching against the block, but it's okay. We just want that small gap with the sheathing and the block and the concrete. We'll come up, let's do 5'3". We'll stop it, 5'3". Oh, you got it? You got it? You got it, girl?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, oh! Good job. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. That's good, girl.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's great.
One more step closer.
We are starting the process of moving last year's hay back down here underneath the barn, just so that it is readily accessible for us as we start to head into fall and winter. Normally we would have just used last year's hay as bedding for all of these stalls that are underneath the barn. However, with the drought this year and not being able to get 2 hay cuttings, we are going to go ahead and be using last year's hay to feed the animals as well. So we're actually feeling pretty lucky. Typically, we sell the entire first cutting that we do in early summer, and then we use what we cut in fall for our animals. But this year we just can't do it. So we're gonna be relying on last year's leftovers and this year's only cutting.
We single stack everything. Ideally, if the front forks were working, I would double stack. We'd put 2 in, put a 3rd one on top, and work our way out, and we can really maximize the area with the hay bale. So this is gonna be an issue I'm gonna have to deal with sooner rather than later because I don't have enough room to single stack everything across the entire barn. No, why?
I don't know.
Well, can you seal from over there? From over here?
No, it'll work.
Work?
If it's not convenient.
Yeah.
Add that to the to-do list.
Never ends, girl, you know?
Go ahead, as you crush it, you can just throw all of it in the bowl right here and you can give this a nice good stir.
Yeah.
I'll throw this in the trash, okay?
Yeah. Trying to get the stuff out is hard. Oh, there
Yeah.
we go.
Go ahead, I'll pull that out and you can throw it in. Some of this we're gonna need to chop back up.
Oh, this smells good.
I know, I love garlic.
Me too.
This is Peruvian chicken. It's a pretty hands-off meal, which is always my go-to just because I don't have a ton of time to be spending in the kitchen with everything that we have going on outdoors all day. So once this gets seasoned and we put it into the oven, it's gonna cook for a couple hours. Now the recipe has said to let it cook for about an hour and a half, but I actually let ours go for 2 hours to even a little bit over 2 hours because at that point it stays juicy, but it just completely falls apart and it makes it so delicious. It's easy to just pair with anything for dinner, from rice and green beans, which is probably what we're gonna do tonight, but also to save the leftovers for throughout the week and just have as pulled chicken for tacos during the day or chicken sandwiches. It's just a go-to for us and a staple recipe for sure with our pastured chicken.
Good.
It's good.
Yeah, well, that rake, the roof will cover that thing up and we're good to go.
Yeah.
I like it.
Me too. It looks different.
Does it?
In a good way, like more complete and more dimension on the backside having the overhang. I'm actually pretty impressed.
So we put that up there. You'd need to be hanging out the side. And it's probably 13 feet, probably, not 20. That 9-footer was so freaking light.
I know.
I think we just roll with it.
I agree.
Let me measure it and see what it is, and then we put it up.
Cool.
So if we cut this roughly 14 feet, if I cut that, I'm gonna lose some. So let's go 14.6 just to be safe. Yeah, once we get it up, we'll come back, we'll cut it and match it up with this rafter here, and then we'll tie the fascia into it after the fact. Let's get it up first, and we'll cut it to length.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wipe your hand.
How you doing?
Good. Hold on, let me fix my grip. Okay.
Way too far for that, then. Start.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna change my grip again, Josh. You good?
Just a little bit more slow, okay? I gotta go an inch down. That's all I gotta do.
All right, hold on.
Pull it up or not?
Yeah, I can. Do you want me to go up?
Yeah, go ahead. Go back.
This morning we were able to get the opposing overhang installed on the backside of the addition, and Josh was also able to work on framing all around the soffit area where the different roof lines all come down and tie together. It really does look so much better. It looks so much more complete and has so much more character just having those overhangs done, and it also means that we are now able to start sheathing this back portion of the house. So there's 2 different roof lines and then also a sidewall in the dormer that need to get sheathed. It's not a lot of area and space, but it's going to be a lot of cuts and kind of tight quarters.
It actually works around the dormer walls. It comes down, it comes back over, comes up a certain distance, and then matches and goes up with the valley rafter, then comes across the 33 inches. So I'll go out into the basket, you toss it into me, and once we get that first piece nailed in, I think we both should probably harness up and go up. Do a little trim, it don't fit right.
You coming up?
Yeah.
I gotta move mine over.
Go ahead and move her. Perfect.
Again, other side.
I'm touching. I'm good.
I gotta scoot my side over.
Go ahead. It's actually 4 feet across. Exactly 4 feet across.
Perfect.
Perfect. That means we can go straight up, and then we'll that way go all the way up and take us up 9 feet, which is good news. And then we'll patch this in and do another row up top, and that's done.
You're gonna be up there, and so you can grab the tip of it while I push it up and walk up the ladder?
No, it's good. Hands me right here. We'll pull it up, the bottom is right here. We'll put it up and we'll lay it flat, coming up. You just walk up the steps and push it up, and we flop it on over.
So I'm gonna have the top of the sheets, and you're gonna have the bottom of the sheets?
Yeah, and then we'll push it over, and I'll put it into place, and start nailing.
Okay. Let's grab sheets then. Bring them up.
Let's do it.
Hi, kitty cat.
You see him?
Yeah. Hi, Sonny. Come on, Chichi boy.
Good?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. I missed that one. Went to catch it, I missed. All right, grab the ladder, girl. Let's just start pushing them out. All right, let's go up. Ain't too bad, huh?
No. All right, talk to me. I don't want to push it too far and have it slide your way.
It's not, I got my foot's in the way.
Okay.
Go ahead, push it on up. I'm holding it, push it on up. Good, go up, get it on higher. Big hand.
I got it. Are you on top?
Push it up, over there. Push it up. Hold your side, okay?
Yeah, nice.
I'm okay.
You want to push my side up?
Good, good. We got 3 triangles left. This side's done, and we roll out that way. That's good news.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, actually, not matter of fact, that's the steeper side, so I think a little bit more uphill actually. Or downhill.
Here you go.
Pass it on up. Thank you.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Got it? Look up. That's good. Push it on up. Okay, I'll walk it over anyways.
You got it?
I think so. We're in the final stretch of the 18-12 pitch roof. We have some of the sheathing already installed that came from the front side of the roof, working its way past this way. So the next step for us to do is to start lifting all the sheets and get them upstairs, because the land is not flat enough to bring the lift over to this location and get the basket up in the air to do all the work that high up. So we got some lifting to do. It's unfortunate, but we're up for the task.
You got the bottom?
and the green to face you, so give me that side over there.
Okay, this side.
Yes.
Last time I put it through this way. You want it through this way now?
Did you really?
Yeah, last
Okay,
time,
let's
and
do
then
it.
you flipped it over the top.
That's fine, let's do it.
Nail gun?
Nail gun. It comes to here, right? Yeah.
I think so.
It comes to here, so I can stand on this side out here and hold my side up
Okay.
and start nailing it. But you gotta hold it down low. You can't see it. I'm gonna have to pretty much guide you.
That's fine.
Pull it over far enough, put it up. I'll get a few nails. Once it's locked into place or held into place, I'll nail it a few times. It'll be locked in place. I can hop out and just go along the roof, nailing it in.
And we'll be good.
We'll be good.
Okay.
Wow, that's good, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Size up. Size up. Yeah, girl. One. Sorry. You got. Pull up. One. There you go. You got it?
Oh, you're pulling it up.
I have to. You got it, girl? Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. You can rest against that wall if you want to. You can bang with that, huh?
I have no idea if I have a gap on my side, though.
You look pretty good.
You think so?
We're good, man. And guess what? All the hard portions of the roof now are officially done. I've been saying it, but it's done. It's true this time. That side's gonna be a cakewalk.
Yeah.
And a cake compared to this, it's a cakewalk.
You're one back, right? No. What are you? Receiver?
Go ahead and do 31 3/4. So that's this one, and the one above is gonna be the same exact size. So the two are 31 3/4. The top one is cut down to 30 inches.
We're good.
Wait, I can put more.
Nah, we're good. Make sure nothing falls out the back.
That's what I'm seeing in the back.
We're gonna have to grab another pallet, put it over there. Make another line.
We sure got a lot of taping we gotta do.
Yes, we do.